I'm Cami from Core by Cami. Today we're going to do, by popular request, a more mat style workout rather than on the reformer. So today you don't need props, although if you do have ankle weights or arm weights, you can use those. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm using the base of my tower as my mat. So you go ahead and roll your mat out. Or if you just have a towel, go ahead and roll that out. And we're going to get started in a kneeling position, high kneeling position. And you want your knees just naturally apart. You don't want them super out, but about shoulder width apart, just falling in line with your hips. So we're going to start here. I want you to place your hands on your diaphragm, shoulders back. Take an inhale. Exhale as your ribs knit together. Inhales as ribs expand. So does your diaphragm. Exhales it all knits in. So just getting started here, doing some breaths, connecting to that diaphragm, connecting to that core of the body, powerhouse of our body. We're going for 2 more. And on this next one, inhale as you bring your arms over. Exhale as you lower them down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now I'm going to have you extend your right leg long. So you're in this triangle-like position. Your left knee is still bent. You want that knee under that hip and your right leg extended long. From here, we're going to go ahead and reach over to that leg. Your right palm is going to slide down that right leg. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Opposite side. So we're kind of going into a stretch here. I want you to think of going up and over instead of just going down and plopping down on that side. You're really lengthening through that core, reaching those fingertips up to the ceiling, and then bending over. Going for 2 more. Last one. And I'm going to have you bring both hands behind your head. So they're just gently behind your head. Elbows are wide. I want you to feel your shoulder blades kind of trying to squeeze a pencil in together. But I also want you to have that feeling in between your ribs here. So keep them connected. Make sure they're not flaring out. When you're ready, we're going to lean over to the side towards that right leg. We're going to crunch, crunch, and really exhaling as you crunch. And again, make sure you're really going up and over instead of just sinking down to that side. For 3 more. 2. And on this next one, we're going to hold and give me small pulses down, 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 elbow towards that knee. You want to make sure your back is staying neutral and not hovering over forward. Exhale, exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to take that left hand, bring it down to the mat. Keep this right leg extended long. Your right arm goes up and over above your head. And then from here, your right elbow and right knee are going to meet each other. And then extend. That right leg is going to stay in the air. This is going to be a balance challenge, so make sure you're breathing and using that core. Inhale to bring both joints in. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring them in. Exhale to extend. Really feel these obliques being pulled up. So if you have a string, pulling your obliques up, they're really activated here. And you're reaching long through those fingertips and toes. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2. And on this next one, extend both limbs, hold them out. Your ribs are in. So you exhale, inhale, breathing through it, pressing out through the lats here, trying to hollow out that armpit. We're going for 3, 2, and now give me pulses up, up, up for 5, and 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that down. We're going to go into a cat-cow. 2 more. Arching that back as your chest drops, rounding out through that spine. Now we're going to get the opposite side. So now you're going to bring your left leg long. And again, we're going to start reaching over to the left side. Left palm slides down that leg. Right arm goes over to the opposite side. Left arm goes over to the opposite side. Oof. Getting that exercise in here. Getting that stretch, mobility. Moving that spine in both directions. And again, remember, up and over instead of sinking down. Up and over. Exhaling as you reach up and over. Going for 3 more. 2. The last one. Feel that stretch. Make sure to keep that chest open. And then go ahead and stack that spine tall. Once you're here, hands go behind your head. And we're going to start crunching that elbow to that left elbow to that left knee. Exhaling as you crunch over. Inhaling to bring it up. Exhaling to crunch over. Again, make sure you're not leaning forward as I am. Keep your chest open. And as if you were in between 2 window panes. So you have window in here, window behind. You can't move forward, you can't move back. You got to stay right between them and do that movement very narrowly between those 2 window panes. Going for 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and give me a couple pulses here. Elbow to knee. Exhaling, exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. Go ahead and stack that spine tall. And then we're going to go into that bend and stretch. So that go ahead and extend your left arm up over your head. Left leg is lifted. Take an inhale, exhale as you bring them in and extend them long. Crunch them in, extend long. Bringing elbow to knee, keeping that left leg hovering. You're pointing through those toes and reaching through those fingertips. You're still working between those 2 window panes. So make sure you're not rolling forward or rolling back. Trying to be mindful of your movement. Use that mind-body connection. Inhale, exhale. You're hollowing out through that right armpit so that lat is really engaged here. Your palm is pressing into the mat. The heel of your palm is helping you activate those lats. We're going for 5, 4. You're still breathing, trying to engage that core. 2, and 1. Hold it out long. Give me small pulses up, up, up. Reaching through those fingertips, pointing those toes, feeling that string. Pull those obliques up so they're active for 3, 2, and 1 hold. Go ahead and melt down. We're going to go into a child's pose here. So heels together, knees apart. Inhale, exhale. So you dive down, chest to the mat. Inhale, exhale, chest goes closer to the mat. One more inhale, exhale, a little bit closer. Take an inhale, exhale as you stack your spine tall, bringing your head last. And now we're going to lay down. We're going to do a little bit of abs here. So I want you to go ahead and lie on your back. Your fingertips are long by your side. Your shoulder blades are really pressing into the carriage mat floor here. You want your collarbone open. I want you to bring both legs to tabletop and make sure they're at a 90 degrees. So you're not crunching them in, they're not out. Take a peek and make sure they're at 90 and both legs are glued together. Once you're here, option 2, elevate this a little bit and curl your chest up, or you can stay down. Keep that head, neck, and chest down. When you're ready, you're going to extend your right leg long, bring it in, left leg goes long. We're going here for single leg stretch, trying to keep that collarbone open and that spine neutral. So you have a little bit of space underneath your lower back, and you want to make sure that you're keeping that space there and not rocking back and forth. So just imagine you have a little grape or blueberry underneath your lower back. You want to keep that little space for the blueberry or grape instead of smushing it back and forth and getting some jam underneath your back. Fingertips can stay long. You can always place your hands on your belly to help you remember to breathe. Deep breaths. Exhale as you extend that leg long. Inhale to bring them in. Keep that collarbone wide and open. Shoulders down and back. Shoulder blades pressing into that mat. We're going for 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Both legs come in. And now we're going to do a double leg stretch. So legs together, extend out to 45 degrees, and then bend in. Stretch out and bend in. If this is a little bit of a challenge, or you're starting to make that jam underneath your lower back, just keep with the single leg stretches. We're going here for a few more. Glue those legs together. That'll make it a little bit easier. You keep them slightly apart, it's going to add an extra challenge. Really exhale as you extend those legs long. Inhale to bring them in. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2 more. And last one, go ahead and bring it in. Bring those legs, those feet down to the mat. Rock your hips from side to side. Let your knees fall. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and go into 100. So you can choose the best variation that you'd like for your 100. I'm going to do a little bit more of a modification here. So I'm going to bring both of my legs to tabletop, curl up head, neck, and arms are extended long, curl up head, neck, and chest, and we start pumping our arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're curling up through that head, neck, and chest here. You're really bringing that belly button to the back of the spine. Your legs are at that 90 degrees. Toes are pointed. Your eyesight is towards your knees. You're still breathing here. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. This is called the 100 classic Pilates movement. If you want to add on here, we're going to Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. 4. 3 more. 2. And 1. Go ahead. Bring it all down. Rock your legs from side to side. And we're going to finish off with a quick bridge here. So arms are long by your sides. I want this to be a little bit of a challenge bridge. So I'm going to have you bring your right ankle over across so that it's on your left thigh, closer to your knee. Take an inhale. Exhale as you lift up in a hinge. Exhales you lower. Inhales you lift. Exhales you lower. Option to do a regular bridge here so you can lift both hips and lower down. This variation is going to add a little bit of more weight on that standing leg and add a little bit of a balance challenge here. So you want to try to keep your hips level with each other instead of one lifting like that. Try to keep them on the same plane. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2 more. We're just lifting and lowering with a hinge, so we're not doing articulation today. Last one, hold at the top. Bring that leg to a tabletop. And you're going to lower an inch, lift an inch. Lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Switch sides. Left ankle goes across to right thigh towards the knee. Take an inhale, exhale, lift and lower. Both sides may not be equal, so you may find it easier on one side more than the other. You may find that one side it's easier to keep that hip in the same, those hips in the same plane. Your body is unique to you, so find what works. Use that mind-body connection to really feel where your body is in space. Going for 5, 4 more. Just hinging at the hips to lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Lift at the top and hold. Bring that leg to a tabletop, and we're lowering and lifting for 5. Toes are pointed. Your arms are pressing into the mat. Your shoulder blades are as well. Collarbone is wide for 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg. Stay in this half bridge. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift up all the way. Connect that core. Lower down. Go ahead and now bring that right ankle across. And this time we're going in for a nice stretch. So grab behind that left thigh. Bring it closer to your midline. Inhale, exhale, switch sides. Take a deep inhale, exhale. And we're going to go ahead and roll up. And that was today's very quick mat workout. You touched all the muscles, feel great, energized when you need that quick energy. This is your workout. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.